Hello, my name is Krisha. I am 21 years old, and today I am going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be showing you my mini library. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I had no idea really what to film, and this seemed like a fast video, but also what some of you may not know about me is that I am a history major. I'm about to go into my senior year of college, so I have a lot of books. So many so that the last time I had to pack up my books, I needed 2 full totes. Like you put all of your Christmas decorations up in the attic, 2 full totes of books. And others that I stuffed into my backpack. What I'm gonna show you, because we recently redid my room and moved around some shelves, and I figured out where I want to put my books and how to organize them. So I'm gonna show you my quote-unquote little baby library, which I'm very proud of. So yeah, let's get started. So the first bookshelves I'm going to show you are these, and because I have the camera facing me, it's going to be backwards, so here comes the B-roll. This first bookshelf up there is mainly where I keep all of my yearbooks from middle school and from high school. The blue binder is my Silver Award binder because I'm a Girl Scout. And then the Ebert Family Cookbook, which my mom made for me last year for my birthday, and I really love it, and I carry it with me everywhere. And then you guys saw that's my award from when I won the talent show at Rowan. So the shelf below that is all kids books or young adult books that I really love. You will find, if you pay attention, you will find Green Eggs and Ham on every shelf because for some reason I have 10 copies of Green Eggs and Ham. But it's a really important book, and then this is another music award for being an outstanding soloist, and I just love all of these books because you can be any age and still enjoy them. So, and also they're a lower shelf in case some kid actually wants to read some of these books, which probably not. So then this lower shelf is all, in my personal opinion, classics. We have the Bible, which unfortunately is a classic, and then we have Green Eggs and Ham. And also Huckleberry Finn, Utopia, Julius Caesar, the Mayflower. We've got Devil's Arithmetic. A lot of these I had to read for school, but also just these are classics in my opinion. And then this drawing was done for me by one of my best friends in high school, Trisha Ponick. She made that for me, I believe, either as graduation or a birthday gift, and I absolutely love it. And I couldn't display it for the longest time because I had nowhere to display it, but it just perfectly fit there. So yeah, I love it. But the lighting wasn't good enough for it to be on the kids shelf, so I put it on the classic shelf because it's a classic in my opinion. And then up here is my Gold Award. As I told you, I'm a Girl Scout, and I got my Gold Award, which is becoming quite rare because they're making the requirements to get a Gold Award harder and harder for no reason, especially in New Jersey. So my Gold Award was a beginner's journey through music. I ran a music program at my old grammar school for 2 years, actually no, 3 years, and then I didn't want to do it anymore. And below my computer desk there's really nothing much. I keep my makeup here because it fits perfectly in this cabinet. And then this is where I keep my ring light and my setup because this is the only place I know where to put it. And then this is just loose leaf textbooks as well as just stuff I didn't know what to do with and it was ugly, so I put it under the desk so then you couldn't see it. So then down here are more books. And these are not so much classics, they're more necessities. So this shelf has atlases as well as a whole bunch of different dictionaries and a whole bunch of in a couple different languages, as well as No Fear Shakespeare, every single sonnet. And so this is more academic. And then this down here, these are all history books and some fiction, but 4 books of fiction. Then all these are really intense history books that they're not necessarily they're not fiction, but they're also not textbooks. So, but they're not ones I enjoyed. I have a couple up there in my personal collection, which I'll show you at the end. But these deserve their own place, but instead of, these are textbooks. These are all textbooks from school and some other some fun history books for kids. This lantern I just put here because I thought it looked nice, so do with that as you will. And then this up here, these are all activity books and cookbooks, so they're kind of like how-to books. And then I absolutely love music boxes, so I have my Frozen music box here. And then this corner is not really important. There aren't really books. Those are all notebooks that are either full or empty. They're just notebooks of all different shapes and sizes and forms. And then up there, that bag is full of my makeup for the stage stuff, and I'll put some pictures up of different looks I did. And then just extra makeup stuff that doesn't fit in my makeup bag. And then finally we reached this shelf, and these are all books that I love. I've read every single one of these books, and that's not to say I have not read all the books that are on other shelves. It's just that these I've genuinely enjoyed and would recommend to other people. Kasha actually has a couple of my books right now in her room that I do love that I recommended to her, but these are all books that I love. Green Eggs and Ham, Kevyn Aucoin, Making Faces. My aunt gave this to me for Christmas and I love it. And then Pocket Book of Stones, because I'm a witch. And then the first Harry Potter, I bought this from Barnes & Noble, I think a couple years ago when I wanted to read the Harry Potters, but then I got it on my phone and then I got it on Audible. So I don't have any others except for the first one, but the first Harry Potter and the second Harry Potter, I think are my favorite books of all time. And then I have the original Folk and Fairy Tales of the Brothers Grimm by translated by Zipes. I think this is a really important book because a little history tidbit for you. The book, the Brothers Grimm fairy tales that you would like find in Barnes & Noble is actually the 7th edition the brothers made. This is the first edition the brothers made. It was never translated into any other language beside German at the time of its writing. And honestly, it was lost. Like, the first edition was completely unedited from the original source tales, so they were a little gruesome. So that's why they edited them so much. But this book is great, and I absolutely love the fairy tales. We got Dracula, The Princess Curse, Ron Chernow's Alexander Hamilton. If you want to know a little bit about Broadway history, this is the book Lin-Manuel Miranda picked up in an airport and inspired him to write the musical Hamilton. And yeah, this makes me happy. Also Call of Cthulhu, which is a little crazy. So yeah, that is my little library / book collection, and actually kind of like this half of my room. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you liked videos like this, honestly, I think just people get annoyed when you talk about history because there are so many different opinions about it. If you guys like this video and other stuff, I could talk about history more because history is hilarious. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys like me, please subscribe, ring the bell. Welcome if you are new. This is a really weird video for me. I normally do makeup. And also, if you guys liked me talking about my books, obviously I could talk about different subjects. And also, like, I have a ton of books about American history. I also have a ton of books about Jewish history and the Holocaust. I also have a ton of books about Islam and the history, as well as Sharia law and all that stuff. And a ton of really fun children's books that aren't as in-depth. So thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.